Hey, welcome back to season 8 with the St. Louis Blues. So, as you can tell from the title, this 8th season is going to be the last season because I realize I don't have enough time to, finish or continue on before the new game comes out. So, this will have to do. So, continue from last season or last video, I'll show you the lines. It's pretty much the same. Only thing is that Salomaki replaces what's his name, Bobby Ryan. I guess he has some pretty good defensive skills there, 84, 85, 86 for his defensive awareness, shot blocking, and stick checking. Sabatka, Martin got a tiny bit worse, I think. Everyone else pretty much the same. Defense exactly the same there, and goalies exactly the same. But I'll just show you the power play and penalty kill. It's pretty much the same. Top lines there. I actually put Kraus on the power play because Kraus is actually he's considered a second line forward. So I feel like he might get pissed off on the third line. So I'll give him some power play time, and he can actually get some points. He's produced like 20 some, 30 some points. He can score. So I'll put him there. I guess if our power play sucks, I'll get Gallagher back in. But usually our power play is really good. And the penalty kill, I got Gallagher and Salomaki playing with Tavares and Sabatka. Since it's the last season, AHL, I don't really care. I'm just gonna leave it like this. We're not gonna, play in the future, so I don't really care about their growth. If we get a lot of injuries, I guess we can just call out these guys or like these guys to play if we really have to. I guess our scratches, we have Bear as our forward for the scratch, and this guy I just signed in free agency. So I guess that's all for lines, right? Yeah, and I guess I don't want to. I still have I think 3 or 4 mil left on the team, but I don't really want to be a dick and like trade away all my prospects and draft picks for a really good player. So yeah, I like the team. I want to play with the team I built. I don't want to be cheap and just trade away everyone. Get McDavid or something like that. So it's fine. We'll play the final season like this. We might, who knows, we might make a trade sometime during the season. Before we start, I'll get to the awards. I don't think, yeah, I didn't get to that last video. And then this whole video, we're just gonna sim through the whole season because I'm not gonna do any scouting since we're not gonna draft. So we'll just go through the whole year nice and quick. So Stanley Cup winners were the New York Rangers. They beat us in, was that 6 games? I think they beat us in 6 or 5 games. I forgot. Prince Trophy was Edmonton Oilers. We beat them in 7, round 1. We were the finalists in the West. That's the East. Player awards. Draisaitl, he beats Tavares' 4 years in a row. Maybe even 5 years in a row. I forgot how many Tavares got. Hart, Draisaitl broke his record. Or broke his streak. Clefbaum with the Norris. Good for him in Edmonton. Lady Bing, 2 years in a row. Calder, Sylvester. Conn Smythe goes to Zibanejad. I think he was their top center. Vezina, Samsonov. Did we ever? No, we never won it before. William Jennings, Domingue, Blamasin, Rantanen. I think he was there. Was it like a third liner? I'm not sure. Selke goes to Draisaitl. He's won it before 2 years ago. Looks like Ted Lindsay. Draisaitl breaks the streak. Maurice Richard Borgstrom. All right, so those are all the awards for this year. So we still, I guess, I think Tarasenko is the only guy that got an award. So not bad, and fortunately we lost in the finals to New York Rangers. But new season, let's get started. Looks like our overall offense is 89, but I guess that's expected because Sabatka and Martin declined a bit. I think even Tavares and Tarasenko, they're getting older, so they might have declined like 1 overall. So in the preseason, how did we go? We went 4-2 in the preseason, and let's get the year started. Let's just give Fitzpatrick more games. I'll just sim by like 15-ish games, and I'll switch it out for Lash off the play. So looks like we got a good start. Amateur scout. Don't worry about that. We got points in the first 2 games. Yeah, so I guess today, what day is it today? In real life day I'm recording is September 6th. So the real game comes out in about a week. School just started for me. And yeah, so it's gonna be busy. I can't record much. I'm thinking of making a Halo series because Halo was my number one game, go-to game back in the day. Like even when the like original Xbox came out, the very first one, that's like one of the first games I ever played. And like Halo 3 was like one of the biggest games I ever played, like the biggest part of my like junior high school life playing Halo 3. So I might do a whole campaign mode from like Halo 1 all the way to Halo 4. Maybe get some Halo Reach ODST in there. And then I never played Halo 5 yet because I'm too cheap to buy. So maybe it's been what, like 2 years now, a year and a half or something. So maybe when I buy it now, it'll be cheaper. So I can do a playthrough of like all seven. What was that? There's 7 games I think of Halo, which is nice. Throwback nostalgia. Let's get Lash off in. Let's see, we went 7-2-1 there. 7-2-1, nice. So a good start, unlike last year. So yeah, that's my idea. Doing other than NHL, thinking of doing a Halo, because Halo's, yeah, it's one of my favorite games. I haven't played it in a while, but just playing the campaign again, especially like Halo 1, Halo 2, like the nostalgia. Even Halo 3, I haven't played Halo 3 campaign in a long time. But like the nostalgia is gonna be huge. It's gonna be so crazy. Good start for Chicago Bulls too. 5-1-1. Show loss, give Lashoff. Nice Lashoff. He lost both of them, but he got us some points. So let's get what's his name? Fitzpatrick back in. Fitzpatrick's back in. Let's continue. So we were first place, I believe. Yep, 17 points. Good start to the season. Looks like our offense is 90 overall. I guess every year at the very start, your overall is a little bit lower, maybe because of like, everyone's getting back into shape from the summer and all that. So everyone's still, they're still like having a hangover, I guess. So I mean that's why some players, they need a couple games and their overall increases. Because actually, knows I think Salamaki, I think when I went and changed the line, I think he was at like 83 overall. I'm pretty sure Sabatka, Martin both went back up to 81, 82 overall. So yeah, that's probably why. So good job, Pareko, getting some morale. Let's go. I like how we're getting a lot of overtime losses. I feel like every single year we never got like double digits for overtime losses. And this year we already have 4. Scout. I'm just gonna scout 6 weeks at a time just so it won't pop up as often. Because yeah, we don't need any any prospects. I'll just end it, when the playoffs is over, if we make it in the playoffs, hopefully. And I won't be trading draft picks is not off limits. I'll still trade them if I have to this year, like during the trade deadline. It's just I'm not gonna be cheap and trade like my next 5 first round picks for Drysdale or something like that. So good wins. We got a couple wins in a row there. 16-6-4. Ottawa was pretty good. They had like 18 wins, I think they had. Because Ottawa, they won the cup 2 years ago. They probably still have Fabry and Carlson, I assume. Yep, 17-9-1. That's pretty good. Who are we up against? Florida. They're a good team. I'll give Fitzpatrick the one game here. Then I'll give Lashoff the next 2. Come on. We beat them in the cup. Oh, they beat us. Chicago holds 18-2-1. Damn. I actually didn't change lines. I just best lines lit. And that's their record. So let's get I don't know if Fitzpatrick, just get Lashoff in. Alright, Lashoff's gonna play the back-to-back games, but I just noticed Sabatka is actually dropping 79 overall, other forward. His defensive skills are still decent, 82, but I really just like him for his 85 overall face-off, so I'll just play him with his stats. 6 points, that's pretty good for about 20-some games. They're really negative, but it doesn't matter. They're just the 4th line. Third line, they have some points. They're kind of negative, but that's fine. Schwartz. Yeah, usually the first line are always okay. What's the first line? 20-some points. Almost 30 points for them. Nice. Defenseman. Yep, top line always does good. Schmaltz and Murray are always really positive. Dunn and Bertuzzo. They're kind of off. Like they're like on and off every year. One year they're good, one year they're not. Then next year they're back to being good. Yep. So Lashoff is in, and let's give him 2 games against New Jersey and Columbus. 2 games in the East, and then Fitzpatrick will continue in Minnesota. So like I was saying earlier, it's weird how I best lines the AHL team and then they're 18-2-1. Because it looks like every single year, Chicago Wolves, I don't think they were ever really a dominating team. They're always just like they either didn't make it in the playoffs or they're just like alright. It looks like last shot got 2 losses in a row. That's not good. So I think that makes it 3 losses in a row. They're not in the last couple games. Fitzpatrick's back in. How many games are we in? We're about a quarter? Yeah, we're about a quarter. Let's sim another couple games and then let's look at the stats, see how we're doing. Looks like Winnipeg has caught up a little bit. Let's just go to the end of the month here. That's about, I guess that's about 9-10 games there. Okay, getting some more Alsa vodka. We need you. So good win against Minnesota. Fortunate loss to Nashville. We're gonna win against the Pacific, or I mean not Pacific. I mean the Central. Let's get a win against Chicago. They're pretty bad. Looks like they got worse after losing Duncan Keith, Seabrook, Crawford. Those 3 guys retired in the last like couple of years. I don't think Taves and Kane have though. Okay, good win against Edmonton. We still got some losses in the Central though. Come on, let's beat Nashville. We lost to them about 2 weeks ago. Oh, lost against New York Rangers, the rematch. Oh, Nashville's good, 22-12 and something. Okay, so we had a really good start, but lately we're not doing that great. Alright, scouting, let's just go for 6 weeks somewhere. And let's look at the stats. Well, we currently dropped to 4th place. Still in the wild card spot, but you know, we're only 7 points behind first, so it's still really close. Even the teams under us are only 5 points behind us, so it's still not too bad. So I wonder if the power play might be a big question mark because of Krause playing on it. So it looks like Calgary's top team this year. Where are we? So 17th, not bad. I think last year we started off like 26th or something. So not bad. Goals for, it looks like we might be near the top. Yep, 4th place. We're always usually around there. Goals. Oh wait, goals for total. We're 5th place, so we're always up there. Goals against. Ooh, yeah, we're up there too. So we're scoring a lot, but we're allowing a lot. 3rd place for goals against per game. Power play. Oh, it's actually pretty good with Krause. Okay, I'll just leave it. 26%. Penalty kill, that looks pretty horrendous. 74. That's second last. All right. Maybe I'll change. I think I'll change the penalty kill a little bit. So individual points here. So Tavares, Tarasenko, point per game. Schwartz, Skinner, 26, 25 points there respectively. Krause, 24 points. Wow. I think his career high was like 30 some. 34. He should beat that career high. Probably the power play. Can you check? Yeah, 4 power play goals. Okay, that was a good job putting him there. Nice. Okay, so it looks like the power play is helping him out. And is he angry? He is happy. Good. So looks like it was a good idea to put him on the power play. Gallagher, 20 points. Ratcliffe, Suzuki, Solmaki. All right, not bad. Diets, no points, but it's all right. 4th line, they're just meant to kill people. Defenseman, Peaches, 25 points. Only +2 though. It's weird. Our top line, there aren't that plus. 4th line's like that, but you know what? Or 3rd line, but that's fine. Bertuzzo's dropping now too. You know what? I think I'll put in the other defenseman, because the other defenseman, his defensive stats were pretty good as well. He's got Fitzpatrick has 1 point, 908 save percentage, 284 goals against. So still typical Fitzpatrick, not the greatest. Regular season stats and Lashov's 0-4. Damn, I don't think Lashov started too well last season. So let's look at the lines real quick. All right, so I made a few changes. So just the regular lines is the same, but looks like Martin's also dropping. So that sucks for us. Looks like a lot of our guys are starting to drop. Bertuzzo, I actually took him out for this guy, McCoshen. I signed him free agency. As you can see, he's a two-way defender, but his defensive stats are pretty good. 85, 85, 83. And Bertuzzo, he actually dropped. Bertuzzo's defensive stats are actually pretty good. Or before they were good, but now it's 82, 81, 86. So it looks like Bertuzzo, I'm sorry, bro. Thank you for that 1 cup a couple of years ago. Thanks for being a long time Blues member. But for now, McCoshen's taking his place. Power play's the same, just a penalty kill. I don't really know what to do because Gallagher like and Salamakia are best two like defensive players. So I thought maybe I'll just switch them. So basically, I let the two European guys play together and two Canadian guys play together there. And then yeah, hopefully defensively done and McCaution play better because since McCaution he's considered a two-way, so I'm assuming his puck skills, shooting, skating senses are all like a tiny bit better than Bertuzzo's. So maybe that'll help Dunn get some more points. So yep, let's continue. 84% locker room chemistry. I think we're fourth place. Yep, fourth place, but we're still in this. Only 7 points behind first. Still really early. We're only about, I think, a third now, almost halfway. So I think we gave Fitzpatrick those games. Let's give him another. Let's give him 2 weeks here until this Montreal. We'll let Lashoff play against the East. So it looks like Chicago's pretty shitty, but we lost them twice in the last few weeks. Come on, guys. Who was that? The Bertuzzo? I think it said he lost some morale. Come on, where are these losses coming from? That's like 5 in a row now, I think. Okay, good one against Dallas. Come on, we're gonna beat these Western teams. Toronto, they're a good team. They're alright. They got 20-4. Alright, nice win. Good job. Come on, let's win these 3 in a row. Well, let's get points. Come on. Let's get points in these games at least. Come on, Fitzpatrick. Oh, Anaheim. Oh, not Anaheim. San Jose is pretty good. Come on, guys. Okay, we got only 2 out of 6 in the Pacific California run there. Oh, not doing the greatest. We're technically not even 500. We're 21-22. Alright, I'm back. I just had to grab something. I have no idea where I left off. I think I was gonna get Lashoff back in, but I have no idea what I was talking about. But yeah, let's just get him back in. Yeah, looks like our bottom line, they're all Dice. He's not declining, but oops. What's his name? Martin and Sabatk's declining. Died still at 25 years old. All right, looks like Salamaki, he grew a tiny bit. Tavares grew a tiny bit. Even Ratcliffe, he grew nice. I love these two guys. These 2 draft picks in U.S. Suzuki and Ratcliffe. Those 2 guys are awesome. Alright, let's continue. So Lashoff is in net. Hey, looks like we caught up a little bit. We're 3rd place right now. How many games should I give him? He's 0-4 right now. Maybe let's just give him 1 game. If he wins, I'll continue. Okay, good job. You had to win that. Okay, let's give him 2. 2 games against the East. Ooh, pulled groin. Okay, I think it's our first ever goalie injury. Oh no, I think Allen got injured back in the day, but we haven't had a goalie injury in a while. That's why I don't like playing. I'll grab one. But yeah, that's why I don't like playing with the auto goalie rotation. I like to let like the hot goalie play, and yeah, I just have my own way of playing with the goalie. So Tarasov, he'll come up. So I don't like playing auto goalie rotations, just because I have like bad experiences. The goalie always gets injured, so that's why I just never play with it. I guess I just have bad experience with it. That's why. That's really the only reason. Let's get. Yeah, I gotta switch these goalies now. Okay, so looks like Tarasov is in. That's the goalie I traded from Detroit, I think. So let's continue. Please get a win. Make that injury worth it. Okay, I got 1 point. Hedberg, I can replace him. Yeah, I just noticed that's our first NHL injury. That's weird. Okay, so what happened? Fitzpatrick is back in, so let's give him up to the trade deadline here. Yeah, that was actually our first actual NHL injury. So yeah, 17-6. Never mind, 18-6 now. Because last year, like at this point, I think we were still like we weren't even 500 at this point. Hedberg, what is best lines? AHL. What are they? 23, 12, and 5. Okay, so they have, I guess, had a really good start like us, and then after that, not too great. Good win against Minnesota. Come on, let's get a win against Winnipeg. Nice. 2 games. What's that? 5, 6 in the East. All right. It'll be nice to win maybe at least half of them. All right. 2-1 loss. Oh, what was I saying? Wow, my train of thought is totally gone. But you know what? Doesn't matter. We got 2 wins in a row there. We're getting more wins and losses in the last couple games. Lashoff, I'll get him back in. I'll just edit the lines real quick. Alright, so Lashoff's back in as our backup. We'll let Fitzpatrick play until the deadline. Let's see the points. What is that? 40 some? 45? 45? Pretty good. What's his career high is 82. I doubt he'll reach that. He'll be close. Where's Tavares? Tavares, that's what, 60 some already? 62 plus 24. He's 57, 25. Gallagher. He usually has like 40 to 60 points, I think. But this year he's on the power play. So I guess I can expect the decrease. But he actually might meet 45 points. There's that. Suzuki. He doesn't get that many points usually. Yeah, his highest was 41 or 46 in his rookie season. So for sure he'll beat last year. He might make it close to 46. Schwartz, Zach, Kraus. Oh, yeah, he already met his career high. It was like 36. No, that was AHL. 34 is his career high, so he's already met it. So good last season here for Kraus. Ratcliffe. What's his best? 35? I think he can beat it. Salamaki and all these guys. Let's see. Okay, let's say the top line's doing a little bit better. Their plus minus is a little bit higher now. 40 points for Peaches. Okay, looks like it flipped. Before Pareko and Peaches plus minus wasn't that great, but Murray and Schmaltz was. But now it's like reversed, where Murray and Schmaltz plus minus isn't the greatest. Okay, looks like Dunn and McCoshen. Nice. Looks like they're doing well together. So let's continue. What was that? Win against Tampa Bay. Yeah, we got a couple losses, but we were able to get 2 or 3 wins in a row there just to make up for those losses. Let's go another 6 weeks. I wonder if I should trade. 28, 21, and 6. I mean, we can trade someone just to make our team a tiny bit better. Should we maybe trade a bet for a better defenseman? But I feel like the McCoshen guy, he's playing well with Dunn, so might as well just leave him. I don't want to screw it up. Ooh, Scott Darling. Backup goalie, just in case. How good is Scott Darling? 84. He's still considered a starting goalie. I mean, that'll be nice, but should I just in case Fitzpatrick gets injured? You know what? It's fine. If he gets injured, it's fine. Man, watch Fitzpatrick get injured now. Just watch him get injured like anytime. Okay, so a trade like this might be what I was looking for. It's the last year, so who cares about his contract? He probably just retire anyways. 80, yeah, look at those defensive stats. Actually, should I? Because technically, it looks like Dunn plays better with like a two-way or offensive guy. Nah, it's okay. I like the team I have. I usually don't make too many trades when play. I just make trades if we're like really bad, or a trade that just makes sense in a way, if you understand what I'm trying to say. Like when we traded for Tavares, we didn't have a center, right? So that's why I traded for him, because during that time, wasn't Statsny your number one center? I totally forgot. Yeah, it was Statsny and Laterra, and they're both like already like 28 to like 30 some years old. So we needed a center, so that's why I went for Tavares. Yeah, I think that's our only big trade, right? Defenseman Murray, I think Columbus went to us. Yeah, we're gonna continue. We don't need to trade. Let's just give in these 4 games, give Lashoff the East game. Yeah, because Murray, I think Columbus, they offered us some draft picks and stuff, like prospects. And I think that's our only big trades, right? Yeah, because when we trade away our bigger guys like Allen, Barbashev, Fabry, we just traded them for like picks and stuff like that, goalies, like prospects and picks really. Cause yeah, like Skinner, he was a free agent signing. Yeah, so this year I haven't made too many major trades, just for Tavares, or that's the only major trade, and it paid off. He got us the cup. We gave him, we helped him improve individually, which gave him what, like 4 or 5 of those trophies in a row. And yeah, I don't like to just make trades, just to make trades, and because I like to try to keep the team together as long as I can. Okay, so not too bad of a stretch. A couple last games. So we're second place, tied with Nashville, but it looks like we are 13 points ahead of the fourth place team. So we're looking good. Pacific. Oh, let's look at the stats. Why not? It looks like the Pacific has the two wildcard spots, so they're doing better than us. So 86, 77, 77. Yeah, there got guys in 90 points, 81 points. Yeah, so they got these two wildcard spots here. Edmonton's at 70, 63, oh 64. So Dallas is still. I mean, 6 points isn't that far, but still, it's not like it's 1 or 2 points away. Like was that 2 years ago? Yeah, I think 2 years ago where there's literally 6 teams playing for the two spots. This year doesn't look like that's the case. Entire league looks like Calgary and yeah, Florida. They're still the top. We were I think 16th place, but 13th now, a little bit better. Goals for probably still top 5 or so. Yep, 4th place. First place for goals per game. Goals against. Yeah, it's going a little bit better. I think we were like 2nd or 3rd place last time I checked. Goals against per game. I think we were the worst last time. Yeah, so it's getting a little bit better everywhere. Power play actually improved 26.2. It was at 26% earlier. Penalty kill got better by 4%. So, you know what? That's improvement. That's fine. Do we get a lot of penalties? We probably do because of our fourth line, yeah. 201. I guess that makes sense. We get more penalties, so the chances of scoring are just higher for other teams. So there's that. Let's look at the individual points. All right, so forwards, Tavares, 79 points. Tarasenko, 73. Looks like Tavares, he's probably going to win the Art Ross and all that again. Skinner, Schwartz are doing pretty good. Kraus, 41 points. He's beat his career high. Gallagher, Suzuki, they're all playing great. Fourth line, they're almost negative 20, but that's fine. Spaka's still getting almost 20 points. 78. So him and Martin. Martin only dropped 1 overall. Looks like Sabaka dropped like 3 overall. Defense, how's Bertuzzo doing? 78. Okay. He's probably just going to retire this year. McIntosh. Well, I can say McIntosh. McCaution, 1 point, but he's +7 with Dunn. And I think Dunn's gotten quite a few points playing with them. Murray and Schmaltz, they're declining a bit, but that's fine. Top line's still really good. Goalies, 3 shutouts, 9-11, 269. So a little bit better for Fitzpatrick, a little bit better for Lashoff. Good for them. And let's look at the entire league. I don't think I looked at that earlier. All right, so goalie is that Fitzpatrick. I don't think he'll win Vezina. Maybe if his numbers improve a tiny bit, he might. And then all players, Tavares has to be top. Well, or Drysdale, yeah, him and Drysdale are competing. 77 points. Heck, even Borgstrom, Hosang, they're not that far behind. Even Tarasenko, he's only 6 points behind Tavares, so who knows? Those two guys can be the top. But yeah, especially Drysdale, watch out for him. Let's see, there's that. Kiefer Bellows is still up here. Good pickup for New Jersey, practically for free. So goalie, other goalies, defenseman, Peaches, not too far behind Carlson. He can still catch up. So yeah, there's that. So here are the standings right now, if you forgot. So we're in a pretty good spot. About 9 points behind Winnipeg. That we can still catch up. Let's give Lashoff how many games? 3 games in a row? Okay. Alright, let's give Lashoff 2 games here. And then maybe give Fitzpatrick basically 90% of the rest of the games and give Lashoff another start or 2. Okay, so Lashoff got a point. Good job. Oh, come on. Oh, I thought I was going to save the next game. Okay, let's get Fitzpatrick back in. All right, Fitzpatrick is back in. Still tied with Nashville. The bottom teams are still pretty far. Except Winnipeg. They've been winning. Now they're 13 points ahead. I think they were only 9 points ahead last time. So let's continue. Let's give Fitzpatrick the next 10 or so games. Or pretty much all of them. Yeah, maybe up to here. We'll give Lashoff the game against Detroit and Washington maybe. And then Fitzpatrick can finish it off. So yeah, looks like we're a playoff team. A lot better than last year. Last year at the end of the season, holy shit, that was so nerve-wracking. God damn it, it's so noisy here. It's so annoying. All right, yeah. So I guess I just paused. I'm not paused. I guess I did pause the sim, but I'm gonna mute that. So freaking loud here. Okay, so what was I gonna do? So we're gonna sum up here with Fitzpatrick. Man, I don't even know what I was saying, but whatever. We're getting wins. Oh yeah, I was talking about how last year we barely made it in. How we had to sim like one game at a time to see who would make it in the playoffs. I think fortunately we won the last like 4 games in a row, which basically got us in. Cause remember it was so close. We're like, if we lost, like it was done, or like like if we lost, the other team had to lose as well. But yeah, this year a lot better. All right, listen, we got a couple losses in a row. That's not good. A couple losses in the Central too. Come on, let's beat Nashville. Nice. Winnipeg, they're ahead of us. Let's get a win. Okay, 1 point. Yeah, let's give Lashoff 2 games in the East here. Give Fitzpatrick a little break. Lashoff's in. Let's give him the 2 games against Detroit and Washington. What are the stats here? Yeah, looks like we already clinched. But yeah, Winnipeg's up 16 points now. Nashville's up by 2. I mean, we're up Nashville by 2 points. And then looks like Colorado was able to climb back in. Even Dallas, they're tied. So, I mean, in the Pacific, there might be like... It's probably Colorado, Dallas, maybe like no more than 3 other teams, like 2 or 3 other teams battling for the wild card spots. Why am I here? Tavares, 94 points. He might make it to 100. There's what, 5 games left, I think? 5 or 6? Oh no, 4. Never mind, 4. Tavares, he might break 100. Got in. So KO best lines at. Chicago Wolves, 40, 21, and 9. Good for them. Come on, let's get these 2 wins. Nice. Didn't score much. Hopefully Tavares got some points though. 84% locker room chemistry. We've made some distance from Nashville. Let's get Fitzpatrick back in. Fitzpatrick is back in, and that's the standings there. The Colorado's still in a good spot. Colorado freaking was in a Werner. Okay, let's beat Colorado. Hopefully Dallas wins. Hopefully some Pacific teams win, and then hopefully that will help eliminate freaking Colorado from the playoffs. God damn it. Freaking Werner, that 77 overall goalie from, was that 2 years ago? Yeah, 2 years ago now, I think. God damn. Please. Yes, thank you. 2 wins in a row. I hope Colorado did not make it in. Good job. What is that? 4 in a row? In the end? Make that. Yeah, so I guess 6 games. We got 11 out of the 12 points. Good job, guys. Good way to end the season. Where are we? 98 points. Yes, Colorado did not make it in, I think. Let's still got a game or 2. Yes, screw you, Colorado. Okay, good win, guys. Good win. Screw Colorado. So looks like we're up against the Nashville Predators in round 1. Have you ever met them? I don't think we've ever played them yet. Yeah, I don't think we've ever played them yet. So looks like in the East, it's us against the Nashville Predators, Winnipeg Jets, and Vancouver Canucks, 2 Canadian teams. Arizona and San Jose, Calgary and LA. East, Florida and Boston. Florida's back in. Buffalo and Ottawa. I think Buffalo and Boston, they usually make it like every year the last couple of years, but they always get eliminated pretty early. And yeah, Ottawa is the Stanley Cup winner 2 years ago when we traded away Fabry and Carlson. New Jersey against New York Rangers, the Stanley Cup winners from last year. And Philly and Columbus. So let's have a look at the stats. Let's see if Tavares reached 100. 99. Damn it. I think, did he get 99? No, I think he got 97 last year or something. And then Drysdale had 99 to beat him. So that's the Central. Let's look at the entire league. Where are we? 10th. Yeah. So I think we were 13th last time I checked. So 10th. Pretty good. Better than average. Goals for 267. Number 1 for goals for. So we always, at the end of the season, we always end up scoring the most goals. Goals for per game, we're number 1. Goals against, 232. I got a little bit better. We're almost average. Goals against per game. Whatever. We're there somewhere. Okay, power play. We're 26.2, 26.1. Okay, so we're still the top power play team. Probably because of Kraus. I'll check Kraus's power play points after. And PK, 78%. It's gotten better, but still we're near the bottom. But we're one of the teams with the most shorthanded because of our bottom line probably, where we 4th place for penalties. And let's look at the individual points. So I think it's gonna be really close for the MVP because Draisaitl was only like 2 or 3 points under John Tavares when I checked last time. So there's the points. Skinner did not meet 82, which was his career high, but still 71 points, pretty good in the first line there. Schwartz, Gallagher, Suzuki, pretty good points. Kraus, 47 points, that's his career high. Can you check his power play points? What am I doing? Oh, what am I doing? Full career stats. Well, for sure, I got 8 power play goals. So, what is that? 30% of his goals were on the power play. That's good. So there's that. Suzuki, Ratcliffe, Salamaki. So our third line did pretty good. Even our fourth line not that bad. Dietz got 3 goals. Good for him. Defense. There's that. Yeah, so Schmaltz and Murray, their plus minus isn't the greatest, but that's fine. As long if these two guys can carry, I'm fine with that. McCaution and Dunn looks like they played pretty well together. And Fitzpatrick, 40 wins, 264, 913. So a little bit better. 5 shutouts. How many points? 2 points. Okay, Lashoff got a lot better too. 900 save percentage, 327. All right, he went even. It looks like. Let's look at the entire league. Let's see. So goalies, I doubt he'll win. Vezina. I mean, Bobrovsky has most wins already. Holy shit, 42 wins, 13 losses. What a beast. He's played on Calgary too. That's why they're so good. Oh yeah, he played on Calgary too when we beat him. We played against Calgary in round 1 2 years ago, and he was their goalie. So looks like he's playing good. Let's look at the forward. Let's see if Tavares got back his MVP status. Ooh, let's see. Yup, he still has it. So it looks like Draisaitl didn't even get that many points. So Tavares, he's back with probably his Selke, Art Ross, and Hart trophies. Eichel, Borgstrom, Tarasenko. Okay, let's look at defenseman. I think Carlson, he beat Peaches by quite a lot. So Carlson looks like he's probably got the Norris Trophy. Some young guys here: Makar, Heiskanen, Pulak. Actually, no, Pulak's pretty old now, 29. But yeah, Juho Levy's pretty young. I think he won the Norris once or twice. Saarinen. Who the heck is this guy? Yeah, he said younger guy. Wierenski's up here. Alright, so there's that. So yeah, that was the entire season. The final regular season of the St. Louis Blues. 8 seasons in, we've made it to playoffs every single year. I think the first year we only made it to we lost in the first round, but after that we've made it to the second round at least every single year. Did I save it? Oh my god, I think I did save it. I'll just save it again real quick. So yeah, I'll see you in the next video for round 1 against the Nashville Predators. Peace.